about to see elegance. You're about to see what the Bureau of Nation is made of. Sit back, relax as we bring you Zara 2022.
Hospitable, we welcome strangers, we learn to create peace to
know what's so tianga? You know what's so tianga? Mommy walking by. You know what's so tianga? Are you all happy? Oh, come on, man. That's too cold. Are you all happy? Are you serious? Before I introduce my co-MCs, my name is Todd Morgan, but you can call me Big Blunt. Do Superman. Let's have one gyrating song. I want everybody to be on his feet, his or her feet. Let's all be on our feet. Let's all be on our feet, please. I want that happiness to get back into us. You know, we started with a very, very, joyful face, and we came here very happy. And so I want us to continue like that. Do Superman. Which of the song do you think can make these people go down low? You know that song? Alright, so let's get you there. Are we ready? Are we ready? Oh, come on. Are we ready? You know what it means when I say, are you ready and you're quiet? Okay, I will never go quiet. Just, are we ready? Okay. So, you're welcome to 2022 Zere. We will not wait for others who are outside while they sort themselves out. We'll continue. Okay, so are we ready? Okay, what don't you have? Put Gasiyepian for us. Gasiyepian. Alright, so let me see how happy you are. Let me see how happy you are. You can dance the way you want to. Okay, let's go there. Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. If you're not dancing, you're on a pretty long day. If you are not dancing, you are on a very long day.
One another, even though you are not big. Medicinal to the body. First of all, if I am asked to be the zero for you, I will first of all I will make sure that my character portrays the character of a good person, so that the ladies out there will see.
see your hands in the air. If you know it, say the truth though. Okay. God, thank you so much. I know you will know that one. That's right. Yeah. Yes. She tested that. Okay. And we will be seeing, how your woman assists the home. Because what the Zeresh will be doing today is basically what is in the house. From farming, taking care of the family, childbearing, to feeding, and also nurturing. Just everything. Just like I said earlier on, that next year it's not just it's not going to be the women in the pounding will also involve men in it, right? Okay, what did you say, Miras? Bendi, Ewa, Miras, in a single man, Miras Lava talk to you there. Are we good? Okay. Masira Albiras la ngamo ba talk to you ne. Kwa talk to you kundi form. Ba aji tu rumo zong wefa. Ukyo to ku shanga ku par fenge ku par fenge mo. Na par fenge mo. Shanga mo ba yen shanga mo ya. Shanga si simpula. Ah. Simpula. Bedi boro ko mara. And today is going to be very epic. Zara is usually the next most Birom youth from different districts, the 14 districts in Birom land. Yes, of course, the beauty pageant is one that everybody is always looking out for from the district to these main events where child are cool at the end of the day. And usually the Zara begins from the district level, the district Zara contest. Then we get the winner. You have the Mandeng, you have the Fuana, you have the Woronchun, you have the Chimeronga. Well, these are lots more that we had from the district level. Well, we are still expecting other guests and our brothers who are on their way coming. But before then, we have yet another person to join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier on, I have two of my senior ones joining me on stage. The next person I am going to introduce right now has been a big brother to me, someone who has been very, very supportive. Can we please appreciate and welcome on stage David Pam Dusu. Ladies and gentlemen, can we appreciate David Pam Dusu? He's been very busy trying to put ones and two together. David Pam Dusu. Please, can we appreciate him? Please, can we? Come on, Abirom. In the video, I know Lagos. Please, can we appreciate David Pamdusu? Thank you. Morgan, I know why they were moved about it. Okay. Probably because I don't work in a radio station. No, like it's on a television station like you. Anyway, I'm Dusu. I'm doing my small thing at my own corner. Agent Joga Emo. I remember when we were outside, I cracked a joke. And Dara did it. Something he said, Dusu, I'm from Fan. I said, yes, sir. And you're cracking such joke on Fan people. I said, yes, sir. I am to do because my wife is from Fan. So even if I do that, I know definitely I'm going to my BTL and I'll wash my sins there. Thank you so much. And in the course of the show tonight, you should be expecting beautiful music. We have some young kids coming here to Three Laws with beautiful music. What about me? Guess it. What did you and that will be for almost 3 hours non-stop. And we expect him to be here. And I am sure when you see this guy, my own description of him will be lower than yours. And we have beautiful music also coming through.
So at the course of this event, we shall be having performances from Friday Palm. You see here?
Do we have Friday Palm here? Friday Palm.
We also have Palm Nelson.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we give it up to Palm Nelson?
Palm Nelson is here, right? And of course, we shall be having dances as well from,
we have this, these guys have been changing their names for years and more. From the expressive, is it expressive matters dance, or what do they call them again? Why, Mr. David, that's dance group again. Expressive, exclusive mothers dance,
okay.
All the way from Sound Republic.
Wow. And also, we shall be having Cross and Jaffe. We shall be having Fisher and Prices and Chris, sorry. Not Chris, sorry. And we shall be having Surreal.
Gudung, aka Mike Supreme.
And also, Dex D.
Aka the son of the shoemaker.
Oh my God, Dex is here.
I wonder why.
Anywhere from wherever else.
I wonder why this guy is happy.
Thank
and so, not everyone will come out to say my dad is a shoemaker. But this guy will always introduce himself as the son of a shoemaker. I wonder what kind of shoe anyway. Maybe it is the Zara kind of shoe, Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we should be expecting today during the show. And we have a number of personalities here. We would love to acknowledge their presence.
Yes, sure to be that at the course of the program. But before then, what did that DJ, do you have that song? Shall all rise because we will that way day. Tomorrow by 2 p.m. we shall be having a symposium at Tamarald Event Center. The main event will take place on Friday, starting with a procession from Grand Syrians Junction.
That's the Zam Junction. When did you start calling that place? Zam.
Yes, from 7:30 a.m. Is that right? Am I right?
Yes, folks. But we should all be there by 6 a.m. Gathered by 6 a.m. The movement starts by 7:30, straight to Paramount's house. Then we'll get him from there, proudly, And this is the very first time it is going to happen this way. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to the Jagaban for that idea. The Jagaban has been up and doing on that. He's made sure that we have a carnival. A carnival. We've always had this carnival, but this time around, it is going to be colorful.
Alright, are we ready? It's not ready? Well, clones?
Let's have that song. Let's get that first. That sometimes stays out for so long. Even the hustling.
No, wait, I don't understand.
Yes, haunting.
No, wait. Stay out.
For so long, haunting.
Okay.
For so long, haunting.
Okay.
With emphasis on haunting.
Haunting.
Bushmeat.
Okay.
Bushmeat.
Uh-huh.
And, trying to secure his space for his family. If you understand something about the Middleman, we've been moving on till we got on the platform. And we made power. And it has been. That's why how to sleep is not at home.
Hunting, how often do you hunt?
We farm and we hunt. So if it is
Okay,
the farming season,
complete your sentence. Hunting what? Hunting.
we hunt for animals.
Even if we're farming.
We hunt for animals. That's why we have names like Dong, Yang, Chong, Kanyang, Kacholong,
Oh,
Rose,
wait.
Garus.
Speak Kanjang from Kunajang.
Before you had a Kanyang, there was a Kanyang. So we hunted for the Kanyang before Kanyang became Kanyang.
Alright, please clap for Morgan. As he has tried.
Okay, so
Well,
are we ready?
Are you ready?
Alright, let's get that song.
DJ, what did you do? DJ, you know,
I remember God last, I think 2019, she was like, Lord, Bahura, when I'm going to but you know, don't worry.
You know I'm on your case. And tonight, Lord is leaving with a Zere.
I have 49 lawyers on my case. They will defend me.
DJ, we can young them. Please have an issue with that song.
Yes.
Can you mind for us? The song for a young.
In the absence of the music, it's just shuffle song. Asisiri bahi halanchi mama mehe wako sanji mo. Yeah, just allow them to, you know, they will always get in there. That's a halogen bulb, you know. They always fry.
All right, DJ, please, if you're ready, let's roll.
And so while we were talking, Hamid wants the opportunity to acknowledge the presence of Chun CJ. He's here with us. You're highly welcome, sir. Chun CJ is here. We call him the Cubana of Jos. Cubana of Jos is here with his entourage. We'll keep on acknowledging your presence as you walk in here. I can see, like I said earlier on, Jagaban is here with his team. I can see Auntie Becky has been well seated as well. And you just reminded me of one actor, like putting her glasses on the nose.
Just like my secondary school
Teacher.
Reverend teacher.
Okay.
She always walk to the assembly ground and say, girls, walk like St. Louis girls.
Walk like.
Yeah.
How did they walk?
Like that.
How did they walk?
Still guided. But don't walk St. Louis girls.
They cheer.
And then walk there with
Membangan makanta yang berebo wandalamu.
you walk St. Louis.
Babi tu.
Yeah, just never smell. That's when walk over to Mali.
They cheer. Kwadi they young kid. Kwadi they young kid.
I'm always stop walking like market women.
If I market women,
Even walk school, Jesus, sorry. Jesus to do what that. What you
Kwadi at it is too long. You know when I met Uncle Magran some time back, this is very natural. He's a young man because the way he walks, you know, he walks this way, you know.
Alright,
I saw you.
It's okay. DJ, if you're ready, take it from here.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, to make sure that the house is doing so well, permit me this opportunity before I call on the chairman, Zeren Planning Committee, for his opening remark. Permit us this chance to acknowledge the presence of the following people. Okay, the following angels. Seated amidst us here, we have our mothers. The Buda National Escort are here with us. I can see them patiently waiting for the event to start. God would have thanked this Sahalmin. You're highly welcome. Mommies, I may not be able to call all your names, or we acknowledge your presence. So in the venue. And also here, we have the beautiful ladies that make Birom Land a unique one. We have Zeres from different categories. We have Zere Nubes, face of this, face of that. We have a couple of them. Please, can we appreciate Milka Wendauda? She's here, National Face of BYM. Inita Sarajevo. Please, can we appreciate them? Thank you. Thank you.
And we also have Zara 2019 in person of Grace Davul John.
Zara do York City. Alright.
We also have Face of BYM Hyper, and she is Esther Davul.
Face of BYM Hyper. Asingwaya. Anuha. Alright.
Okay. We also have Yang Tabitha Gong. She is Zara Best National Body. Is she here?
Yang Tabitha Gong.
Alright, in Tasarevo. We also have Zara Best NERI form in person of Yakubu Selina Devo.
Yakubu Selina Devo, Zara National Union of Birom Students, NBRI form.
And we have the last but not the least, Face of Plateau, James Juliet Chuni.
Please, can we appreciate her, Face of Plateau? I was actually waiting. You know what? When Yalamwa, the face of this, face of that, and when you came to the Face of Plateau, I was expecting someone, but thank God she's tall. Please, can we appreciate the Face of Plateau?
Are you having an eye for something?
Well, I've always had an eye for something good. Nobody loves bad things.
Hunting.
Not for the hunting right now. I'm looking for food.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Delo. Jagaban said Delo. Yeah, sure. While we were trying to put on the light, I saw my brother Dr. Kiwa Gomson walked in. You're highly welcome, comrade. I see you, Dr. Kiwa Gomson. He's well seated. I can also see our protocol officer to the palace. That is our big brother Sonny. He's also here. You're highly welcome, sir. And I can also see one of the funkiest man I have known in a very long time. And that's talking about Ronnie, aka Rondon Boy Spam. You're highly welcome.
Rondon, you're welcome. Alright, we forget the president here. You're also welcome. The DJ is working with you. And everyone who's around, we shall mention everyone others of the program. But before then, Morgan, what do we have?
We will take a song from someone. It is a son of the soil, someone who has been working very hard to ensure that he plays the Birom music on the international map. And I want to call, he's my namesake actually.
Okay.
but he decided to nickname himself something different. Ladies and gentlemen, invited on stage for his performance, the very first performance before we take the opening remark. Make welcome the Fisher. Ladies and gentlemen, Fisher is in the building. Can we please appreciate the Fisher? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. Yo. Balaghen could be saucy city tere. Primo war hey my mire e from cake and your high and we won't be tere. We and we think one mire selle. Ya jam the hura toro ding. The who sell a tomo a singing. I said, hosting one of us. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Okay, I have a song. A very simple song. Hey. Okay. Okay. So this song is in Hausa. It's saying okay. So you can join me in that simple song. Let's go to it. Hey.
Secondly, if I'm to be the zero, I will. It's a song for all Plateau ladies. All the Plateau ladies. Be you, Birom, Gas, and any tribe from Plateau. This song is for you. So can I hear the ladies say "aww" in the house? Let me hear you say "aww." Okay. So I'm going to be calling names. If you hear your name, you can blush. Let's go. Hey. My Nanchi, my Nandi, my Kimpia, my Plateau, my Put your hands together for all the plateau ladies. If you're a plateau lady, you can keep saying oh until I leave the stage. Say oh until I leave the stage. Oh. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please appreciate the Fisher once again? Can we appreciate the Fisher? The Fisher. Come on, did you enjoy it? Let's appreciate him. Hold on. You know, the thing about being a king is you're not celebrated in your house. Alright? And this is someone who would definitely put on the map. Please, can we celebrate Fisher once again? Beautiful song. At this point, we will be calling on stage for the welcoming committee. National President BYM. Ladies and gentlemen, can we appreciate Barrister Solomon Wantiri, the National President BYM, as he comes forward for his opening remarks.
And as he walks there up the stage, we want to appreciate the presence of the national president and then, you know, when the Durham people are celebrating, we carry everybody along.
And something about him is he's always there. You see him sometimes even, you know, among the photographers, always taking shots, making sure that he stores memories.
Mr. Murusong, you're welcome. Please, a round of applause for him.
Murusong is here with us. Can we celebrate him?
We also have Honorable Mangai Ode Ganja, Supervisory Councillor for Agriculture and Rural Development, Young Government Council. Sir, you're welcome.
Can we please celebrate Mr. Mangai? Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening? Let's celebrate our own. If you don't celebrate them here, where will you celebrate them?
resounding round of applause for our distinguished panel of judges. I welcome every individual that is here. I pray that as we start the program, or as we've started the program, the good Lord that has started with us will see us through to the logical conclusion. And Aberom, Dagwe anongot nerat, Dagwe anongot behong berat, and of course nerat behong berom is not only on the facial beauty, but also in the heart. So the substance that God has endowed a Birom lady with will be demonstrated today. And I mean, when Birom, what does she get me? Wonderfully unmarried one. Of course, I must admit that for the people. Because once you talk to me, I won't be much shocked. But is there a way that people are president? Isn't it? So I want to urge our young men to take advantage of this. Not to abuse this privilege, but to take advantage of it for the growth and development of the land. Yaga, if we're able to produce the most beautiful girl in Birom land, it's going to be like a seal so that she is not taken outside the land. We want to have the seat of her, occupy it, produce, reproduce, multiply, produce, go and fill the earth, reproduce and fill the earth. So what is middle to say? But of course, I remember what God Felicia also did that as if being organized, who knows whether so I will win in the Utamis. Unfortunately, there's nothing like sugar contest. In the day, gender equality. And that's why I was sharing with some individuals. The exploration of gender equality may likely become a gender abuse. May God forbid it from land. So that we don't abuse that privilege. Of course, I will not take us with much words. Pray that you relax and enjoy this wonderful occasion. Even though it's our prayer, our wish that this place would have been filled up to its brim. But with the talk situation, they will say and of course we must admit that the arrangement came quite impromptu. And then we will sit on the Babu Garaba that the Lema Akwabo Medadiachi. That was the level that would take Pumoberum in us, that would take Pumoberum is what, of course, will always be epitome of emulation by other nationalities. And therefore, let us continue distinguishing ourselves in this era. The Bakana declared a Birom as a barrier tribe. But of course, we know that with the Lord on our side, we are victorious and will remain victorious to the end. That was it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Barrister Solomon Wanti. When he said something, he said, when he was talking about himself not being married, it was something he said, I want. So I was thinking that he was going to call for all descendants to himself. Then he now changed his mind. I was going to hold him tight here because I was telling him, how about me? All right, ladies and gentlemen, can we appreciate Barrister Solomon Montivi once again?
Let me quickly appreciate Ezekiel Capacity DJ. Please, a round of applause for him.
Cubana of Joyce.
Aspirant House Representative Berkeley Ladirio, Federal Constituency Plateau State. A round of applause for him.
And also, while he While we are doing that, the BYM president was talking. I noticed the presence of the member representing Riom State Constituency in the State House of Assembly, Honorable Tifoti Danto. You're highly welcome, sir.
We also have here Kanen Jam, PRO2 daughters, and Princess Kanen from both DPM Mango Government Council. You're all welcome.
Highly welcome.
And with them is Victoria Jopam, President. Daughters, you are all welcome.
Showing the man, New York.
And Morgan, you know that we're not just alone.
Before you continue, please, permit me to acknowledge the presence of this doctor. Else, when I fall sick, he will not attend to me. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Chomodati is here.
How could I forget my own brother? Doctor, you're welcome. And also, you know, we're being watched right now via Facebook.
Yeah, you can actually watch this event via Facebook. For those of you watching at home, you're welcome to Zara 2022. And this is where we get to display the beauty of Birom Land.
Not on Facebook, also on Twitter.
And also on Instagram and YouTube. You can always share with your friends. You can just go straight and get the Beko page. You go on Facebook, check on the Beko page, then share with your friends so they can see what is happening in Birom Land today.
Alright, Morgan, we shall have the contestants.
And this is going to be the introductory part of it. So we get to see who and who is in the contest.
As the guest said, please can we have another song? And also want to praise the indulgence of those who are working together to please help us get the names of dignitaries that are here, which we, those who not acknowledge their presence.
You know, I love to really connect with people, so I don't want someone to tell me that the other day you were on stage and did not recognize me while I was attending that show. So please get us the names and we will acknowledge the presence of those that everybody matters.
Alright, DJ, I'm ready.
And up next, we will be having the girls coming to introduce themselves to us as the contest begins.